76ers, they've been 25 points per 100 possessions better this postseason when both Embiid and Harden are on the floor together. That's better than when it's just Harden. So no secret here, if Embiid plays, it has a big impact on tonight and on the series. So, Big Perk, I think I need a big pep talk for Philly's big man.
Right, and here's my pep talk, right? Put me in Doc Rivers' shoes, and here I am. Call me Coach Perk. This is how I would approach Joel Embiid. Hey, big fella, first of all, I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for saving us. Thank you for going through the Ben Simmons saga. Thank you for carrying this team. Thank you. If I had the money to pay you, I'd pay you extra myself. But besides all that, you have a chance right now to be one of the greatest stories in NBA history. If you come back and lead us in this Game 3 and lead us to winning this series, guess what? You will shut up all the conversation about the MVP talk. You will be now noticed as the best big man in the game today. And look, you will be marked in NBA history forever, and you could do it. We need you, big Philly, big Joel Embiid. We can't depend on James Harden. We can't depend on nobody else. But one person we know we can depend on. We can depend on you.
Well, and it's pretty miraculous that they can, considering not only are we talking about a concussion that he has overcome, not only are we talking about an orbital fracture, we're also talking about that ligament issue, Matt. So let's unpack this game just a little bit more. Assuming Joel Embiid plays, how much does that change the outlook on this series in your estimation?
I don't know if it completely changes the outlook on the series. I feel like Miami is just playing better right now. And what's most important, Perk can contest to this, you got to get hot at the right time. Miami is playing good basketball right now. But what I will say is obviously adding some of his caliber, an MVP candidate in my book should be the MVP. It's definitely going to give them the game. And this is kind of giving me a throwback, a Willis Reed type
Even though it's not Game 7 of the finals, but sure.
Willis was in the finals in Game 7, just the energy of him coming out there, the crowd getting behind him. Obviously, Philly, like you said, it's going to be music to Philly's fans' ears. They're going to be so excited. So I see him coming back. They know he's going to play already. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's protocol and stuff they have to say in case he doesn't, but I have a feeling he's going to play, and I think he's going to have a big game, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get them the series.
I'm a little worried. I mean, he's been off for 9 days. We're talking about the injury to his thumb, you know, his face coming out of the concussion protocol, and now all of a sudden you asking him to go out here and actually save the day against a Heat team that's arguably the best conditioned team in the NBA, one of the most physical team in the NBA. And then you have to also psychologically go against Eric Spoelstra, who's one of the best coaches in the game.
Yep.
And you don't know what he's going to throw at you. On the bright side of this is that even Joel Embiid being on the floor and say he's not playing at his MVP type level, he still could be a decoy for others, get others easier shots, get James Harden those one-on-one isolations without the boxes and elbows and him driving lanes being clogged up. So, I mean, I take a 50% Joel Embiid over a Paul Reed and DeAndre Jordan.
Well, when we're specifically talking about the others, right, and who he could help, we're looking at James Harden. We've spent so much time on the show talking about his struggles when he's the only star on the court for the 76ers. How do you see that changing with Joel, Matt?
Well, I mean, I think oddly what's crazy enough is James has set the bar so high. He's nearly at like 19 or 20 and almost 9 assists in this series. And we're still talking about he's not playing well, which is crazy. But again, he set the bar so well. But I think obviously, first and foremost, that's the guy he's going to help most for every reason Perk just said. Obviously, he's going to be able to take more attention off James. They work very well in the pick and roll. And let's keep it real. I mean, he, if not, the flip of the coin, him or Jokic is the best big in the game. So obviously 9 days off is going to hurt him a little bit. But I think if he's going to be out there, this guy's a warrior, and he's mentally strong as well. So I feel like if he's going to be out there, he's definitely going to help this team.
Well, look, man, I got to correct you. Him and Jokic are the best centers in the game because we have to remember Giannis Antetokounmpo is a big.
Hey, that's fair.
Yeah, we can't leave him out.
I'll take that.
But here's the thing: the Heat are so dangerous that I like Eric Spoelstra was already like, you can't fool him. He was already saying that we're preparing for Embiid to play. So his game plan is going to be on point. But I will say this about the Philadelphia 76ers. I actually think that they're going to win this game tonight. And I say that because role players play better at home. And I think that energy is going to be great. I think that those looks or those shots are going to be more wide open, and they're going to knock them down, and I think they're going to win this game.
Can I say one thing real quick? And Spoelstra has always been known, and his defense have been known to cut the head off the snake normally when it's a guard. I don't know if anyone can cut the head off what Embiid has going on. So although Bam is a hell of a defender, Embiid is just on another level as far as big goes. So it'll be interesting. You know, Spoelstra's going to have a plan. They're going to throw different looks. They're going to double him. They're probably going to front him. They're going to do a bunch of different stuff. But I don't think there's anyone that can really slow down Joel Embiid.
It just depends on what percentage of Joel Embiid is showing up, because not only did he take 9 days off, it's not like took 9 days off. It's not like he's on vacation. He was hurt. He's still hurt. He's still playing through injury. So what version of him is going to show up? You mentioned the Heat, their defense. We've talked a whole lot about that. How does their defense change, Perk, with Joel Embiid on the floor?
Well, now it just opens up where you can't play boxes and elbows, and now he becomes the factor, right? You have to key in on him. And I know Bam out of the bio is a great one-on-one defender, but like Matt said, it ain't too many guys that's locking up Embiid. Matter of fact, there's no guys that's locking him up. So now James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, those open looks, Danny Green, those wide open shots again that you were getting.
Danny Green, Tobias Harris. I mean, Tyrese Maxey was even playing well on the road.
But
Harris has been playing well too.
But Danny Green has been horrible. But with Embiid on the floor, he actually been playing well. So that's that decoy part of things that
his presence alone is going to help everybody. It's going to help the fans. Coaches are going to be happy. So we're just happy to hopefully see him back on the court tonight.
Be fine.
Perk, I was complimenting. I'm sorry, this has been going through my mind the entire time we've been doing this segment. I complimented Matt when he walked in on, he's always the swaggiest guy. Does he kind of look like a chic Harry Potter right now? With it's the tie, and then are you wearing 5 layers? Are you cold?
It is a little warm out there today, but hey, this is what we decided to go with.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.